guys. We have learned that in year 9, okay? So it's nothing really changed for this topic. So the questions become a little bit complex. So a true bearing is the angle measured clockwise from the north. So you have, let's say you have one object here and you have another object here. And I want to talk about the bearings. Let's say that's A, that's B. I want to talk about the bearing of A from B. So you need to draw this at B, okay, from B, and then you connect A and B together, okay, you connect A and B together, and then the bearing will be from the north until, okay, you meet the line. So this is the bearing for B, okay, this is the bearing of A from B, okay, this bearing is from B. And do you think the bearing of B from A will be the same or will be different from this angle? Different, because if it's from A of B, okay, that's from A. So the bearing will be start from the north until you meet the line, okay, so the big angle here is the bearing of B from A. So even though you have two things, okay, talk about from A and from B, the bearing will be different, okay, from A and from B, the bearing will be different. That's a little bit different from what we learned last lesson for angle of elevation and angle of depression. So angle of elevation, like angle of depression, for same two objects, that will be the same for both elevation and depression. But for bearing, the bearing of one point to another point or from the other point to this point will be different. Okay, so how we can write bearings? So bearing must have 3 digits, okay, 3 things. Even if you have like 8 degrees, you need to write 0, 0, 8 degrees. If you have 32, you need to write 0, 6, 3, 2 degrees. If it's 3 already, so just 144. And degrees, and then you will write T. Okay, so that means true bearings. Okay, just write T, true bearings. Because we have another type of bearing as well. So but in high school, we only learn this true bearing. Or we also can talk about like northeast, okay, north 30 degrees east or south 30 degrees west. We also talk about in that way. So this is true bearing. True bearing is always talk about from the north until you meet the line connect two objects. So to describe the true bearing of an object's position at A from an object's position at O. Okay, so position at A from O. Okay, so from O you draw this at the point O, and then from the north you find the angle here. Okay, when solving problems with bearing, draw a diagram including 4-point compass directions, north, east, west, south at each point. So opposite directions differ by 180 degrees. Okay, different directions differ by 100 degrees. So here to here is 180 degrees. Okay, here to here is 180 degrees. Okay, then let's have a think about the bearings here. Give the true bearing from O to A. Okay, from O to A. So you have already draw this compass at O. Okay, draw this at O. And then you calculate things from the north until you meet the line connecting those two objects. That is the bearing. Okay, that is the bearing. So you have 30 degrees here, then that angle will be 90 minus 30. Okay, so that is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees, but you write in bearing form, that will be 0, 6, 0 degrees T. Okay, you must write it that way. Okay, that is talk about bearings. Okay, next one. Well, let's think about another thing is, if I talk about the bearing of O from A, what we can do. Okay, of O from A. If this is from O, right? If it's from A, what we can do. So from A, I will draw this as well. And then the bearing we talk about, okay, that is north as well. And then the bearing is from the north until you meet the line. Is this angle here. Okay, is this angle here. So this angle will be, okay, remember here is 60 degrees. Okay, 90 minus 30 is 60 degrees. And because this line is parallel to that, because they're all facing north. Okay, all facing north. So here is 60 degree as well. You see, here is 60. This angle is 60 as well. Okay, alternate angles because those two lines are parallel. So that is 60. Then from here to here is 180. Okay, here from here is 180. So 180 plus 60 equals to 240 degrees. So the bearing will be 240 degrees true. Okay, 240 degrees true. Here to here is 180. Then we need to plus this bit. This bit is the same as this alternate angles. Here and here will be the same. Here is 60, then here is 60 as well. So 180 plus 60 give you 240. Then it's 240 true for this one. Any questions? That is from A. Okay, that is from A. And the bottom one is from O. One is from A and one is from O. So you from which one is from the north of that object, okay, and then go clockwise, okay, go clockwise until you meet the line of connection, connecting those two objects.
The machine wasn't working, there was no one in there.
Okay, for B, is from O as well. Okay, from O as well. But remember, it's always from the north. It's always from the north. Okay. It's here. Okay, from north until you meet the line OA. So it's 90 degrees plus 49 degrees equals to 139 degrees here. Okay, 139 degrees here. So the bearing is 139 degrees true. Okay, 139 degree true. Okay, have a think about the next one by yourself. Think about two things. One is from O and the other one is from A for the last one. Okay, from O and from A for the last one.
She's a split.
if it's from O, it's already drawn for us, and we will talk about the angle from the north clockwise until we meet the line is this big angle here. Okay, from O is like from the north of O and then until you meet that line, so this big angle. So if we talk about this big angle, if it's full circle, it will be 360 degrees. Okay, if you continue with another, like a bit, that's 360. Then that bit is 71 degrees. Then we will have 360 degrees minus 71 degree. Okay, minus 71 degree. That will give us, that's a 289 degrees. So from O is 289 degrees true. Okay, never forget this T at the back. Okay, true. And if it's from A, you will draw a cross at A first. Okay, you draw that at A. Let's draw a shorter one like that. Okay, so the bearing will be from the north, go until the line they meet. Okay, until the line they meet. Flip it over. Put here. Okay, this angle. We talk about this angle here. And you can see the north. Okay, here and here they are parallel lines. Okay, those two red lines are parallel because they're all facing north. Then therefore here is 71 degrees as well. Okay, here is 71 degrees as well because this angle and this angle will be the same. Okay, those two angles will be the same. So we will have, okay, if you go from north to south, it's 180. So 180 degrees minus 71 degrees, that's 109 degrees. Okay, that's 109 degrees. That's 109. So from A, you have 109 degrees true. Okay, 109 degrees true. Okay, that's the bearing. Okay, let's have a look at example 2, application type. Okay, let's have a look at application type. A fishing boat starts from point O and sails 75 kilometers on a bearing of 160 degrees true to a point B. Okay, let's draw this. Let's say we have point O here. Train delay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say we have at point O, I'll draw the compass here. Okay, O, and that's the north. Okay, on a bearing of 160 degree. Okay, on a bearing of 160 degree. So 180 is this big. Okay, here is 180. Then 160 will be a little bit less than that. That's 160 degrees. I'm not sure if it's exact or not, but let's say it's 160 here. Okay, let's say that's 160 degrees here. And it sails 75 kilometers to point B. Okay, 75 kilometers to point B. Okay, let's say that's 75 kilometers. And reach this point B here. Okay. First question is, how far east to the nearest kilometer of its starting point is this boat? Okay, so compared to point O, how far east this point B moved? Okay, how far east this point moved? This boat move the direction southeast direction, right? Southeast direction. It moves somehow to the east and somehow to the south. So compared to the original position, let's extend this a little bit longer. And let's draw a vertical line here. Okay, so I have moved to the east. Okay, I have moved to the east for this much. Okay, for this much. This is due to east. And this part is how far I move to the south. Okay. This length is how far I move to the east, and this vertical line is how far I move to the south. Okay, how far I have moved to the south. Okay, east and south, and it's asking us about how far east. So I want to find this horizontal length. Let's put a point A here. Okay, let's put a point A here. Let's say that point is point A. How far to the east? I want to find the length of OA. Okay, OAB is a right angle triangle. OAB is a right angle triangle. Okay. Here is 160. Therefore, here will be 70 degrees. Agree? AOB is 70 degrees because it's 160 minus the 90 degree. Okay, minus the 90 degree here. So it's 160 minus 90 gives you the 70 degrees, which is AOB. Okay, AOB. So this is a right angle triangle, and for the 70 degrees, OA is the adjacent. Okay, OB 75 kilometers is the hypotenuse. Okay. I'll connect that is 75 kilometers. Okay, so what I will have is cosine 70 degrees equals to OA over OB, which is 75. Then OA will equals to 75 times cosine 70 degrees. Okay, if that is 70, here must be 20, correct? Here must be 20 because it's a right angle triangle. 70, 20, 90 gives you 180. So I'll put that angle here while I'm waiting for my calculators. Okay, so I'll have 75 times cosine 70, wait, it's not in degrees. I'll make it default. I don't like to change it every day now. Okay, cosine 75 times cosine 70. Control enter. So it's 25.6 to the nearest kilometer. So it's 26 kilometers. Yeah, OA is 26 kilometers. Okay, what is the bearing of O from B? Okay, if it's from B, I need to sketch that from B first. Okay, sketch the compass from B. Okay, you overlap this vertical line because that's a line face north. Okay, face north. So let's say that is north. Then the bearing will be from north to the line until you connect those two, O and B. So this red angle will be the bearing of O from B. Then you have the small angle here, which is 20 degrees. You have worked out that before because that's right angle triangle, 70, 20. Here is 20 degrees. Then 360 subtract 20 will give you the bearing. So 360 degrees subtract 20 degrees give you 340 degrees, and then is 340 degrees true. Okay, 340 degrees true. Okay, the diagram is very important. Okay, you need to draw a reasonably good diagram. Okay, I'll show you example 3, and you do example 4 by yourself. Okay, a hiker walks on a triangular path, start at point A, walking to a point B, then to a point C, then A again. Okay, so from A to B to C and back to A. So find the bearing from B to A. Okay, from B to A. So if it's from B, when you see the word from B, you need to sketch that. Okay, that is from B. That's north, that's east. Okay. I will extend this a little bit longer. Okay, from B to A. Okay, from B to A, which is from north until this line here. Okay, until that. Okay, the whole angle there is from B to A. Here is 140. Okay, here is 140. Here must be 40. Let's change the color. Here must be 40, correct? Because add together should give you 180. If that is 40, here must be 40 as well, because it is a parallel. Okay, it's a parallel line. Both north give you parallel lines, and then that give you 40 as well. Then the red angle will equals to, okay, that's part A. That should give you 360 degrees minus 40 degrees, give you 320 degrees true. Okay, the bearing will be 320 degrees true. Have a look at the diagram again. From B, okay, from B is from there. Okay, go that way until the line connecting AB. That's the first one. The second one is find the bearing from B to C. Okay, from B to C. Okay, from B to C. I'll still put the 40 here. Okay, from B to C is this angle here. Is this angle here. Okay, so this angle here plus 75 and then plus 40 should give you 360, right? This angle here plus 75 plus 40 together give you 360. Therefore, from B to C will be 360 minus 75 minus 40. That's 245 degrees true. Okay, have another look at this. And the next one is find the bearing from C to B. From C to B. Okay. If it's from C to B, if I draw the compass at C, that is already the vertical, north. Okay, that is already the north. So the bearing is actually here. Okay, from the north of C until meet the line of that. Until meet the line of connecting C and B. So that is the bearing from C to B. Okay, from C, draw the cross at C. From north, go clockwise until you meet the line. Okay, connecting B and C. So this angle here, this angle will be 180 subtract 40 subtract 75 because it's in a triangle. Okay, it's in a triangle. So that angle is 180 subtract 40 subtract 75. I think it's 65 degrees. True. So it's 065 degrees true. Okay, if you talk about the bearing, it will be 065 degrees true. You need 3 digits. Okay, you need 3 digits. Okay, for D, if the initial bearing was instead 133 degrees, okay, the initial bearing was 133 degrees, and ABC is still 75 degrees. Okay, here is still 75, but the top is 133 degrees. Okay, let's have a look. Let's sketch this situation. So let's draw this again. Have a black pen. Let's say we have north. Okay, and this is the point A. And okay, this is 140 degrees. Then we'll go a little bit less than 140. So we have a point here. To reach the point B, the initial bearing here is 133. Here's the bearing. And then I still make an angle of 75 degrees. Okay, I still make an angle of 75 degrees. Okay, let's have a look. If I have a line, like I draw a vertical line here. Okay, so here is 133, here is 90, then here will be minus 180 is 47 degrees. And then here will be, okay, 90 minus that is 43 degrees. Okay, here is 43. Okay, here is 43, if you can see it. And then I need to go 75, and I need to go another 30 something. So which is here. Okay, which is here. And reach the point C. Okay, reach the point C here. Okay, that's B and C. Okay, what it's asking now is find the bearing from B to C. Okay, from B to C. From B, I'll draw that from B to C. I want to know this angle here. So this is still 75 degrees. And here must be 47 degrees, which is the same as that angle. Okay, parallel lines, alternate angles, they are 47 degrees. Okay, the red is here. Okay, the red is here. So I want to find the bearing is 360 degrees. Subtract 75 degrees and subtract 47 degrees. So 238 degrees. True. Okay, that is the bearing from B. Okay, of C from B. The bearing of C from B. Okay, the last one. If the initial bearing is still 140, but ABC was 42, find the bearing from B to C. Okay, now I need a new diagram. So let's say we have A here. Okay, and then we have 140 degrees. Here is 140. And then I reach the point B. Put your phone away. Okay, reach point B. And then we have ABC is 42 degrees. Okay, so now the problem is, where is my point C? If I have draw a horizontal line here, let's have a think about how large is this angle. Here is 140. Okay, here is 140. Then here will be 40. Then here will be 50. Okay, if you make a horizontal line, that's already 50 degrees. Therefore, it means like 42 degrees, this angle needs to go up like that. I will show you. It will be something like that. Here needs to be C. This C is not going to go that way. It will actually go closer to A. Okay, this is the horizontal. It's actually not go past the horizontal. It's go back. Okay, it's go back. Because if you draw a horizontal, this angle is 50. Therefore, instead of 42, it will go up. So here is 42 degrees. You can't like go across the horizontal line, because the horizontal line here will make a 50-degree angle with okay, here is 50, so 42 needs to go up, and I reach point C. So what is the angle here? So 80, 82, so 98. Okay, 98 is ACB. Okay, 98. And then find the bearing from B to C. Okay, from B to C. If it's from B, to C, which is here. I'm looking for this bearing, okay, from B to C, looking for this green bearing. Okay, here is 42. The top will be 40, right? Because alternate angles to parallelize 40 and 40, they are alternate angles. Therefore, the green angle will got a bearing of 360 degrees minus 42 degree minus 40 degree. That is 360 minus 82. 278 degrees. And true. Okay. Don't forget the T, which is true. So this question involves a lot of graphs. Okay, involves a lot of graphs. So you need to re-sketch like 2 graphs. Okay, and then use the same set of graphs to look at the 3 bearings on the top. Okay, so you need to draw a pretty good graph. Okay, and make sure you are not sketching it in the wrong way. Okay, 42, how large is 42? Make sure it's go that direction, not this direction. Otherwise, your answer will be wrong. Okay, so that's all for bearing. I have one more question, example 4. I want you to do example 4 by yourself. Okay, you have 10 more minutes. You can try to finish up example 4 now.